I thought I'd show some of my astrophysics catalogs that I've had from the past. Now what I did is I just put them all inside this this kind of folder here that I had. This you can get at a office supply place, and I just put them all together and put them up on my bookshelf, and I happened to run into it the other day and haven't looked at these in a long time. Thought I'd share them with you. So this particular is dated December 2nd, 1990, and this is their cover page, and just gives information on stuff. And if you take a look, it'll give their estimated delivery schedules for their different scopes. And this is their brochure newsletter, up to the minute developments in astrophysics. Talked about their Sky Sensor 3 computer for the DX mount, their 6-inch f12 Starfire, the 4-inch f8 Starfire, the 5-inch f12 superplanetary refractor, and a 7-inch f9 Starfire. And here they gave information on the Christian Starfire triplet achromat refractors, 4-inch f8, 5-inch f8, 6-inch f9, 7-inch f9, 6-inch f12 tube assembly, 152 f12, their superplanetary triplet achromat refractor, a Star 12 ED apochromat refractor. And this was always interesting, this Adventures in Refractor Land. I always enjoyed reading that, by James O'Meara. Then we come to the price list. Let's check those out. A 4-inch f8 Starfire triplet refractor, $15.65. A 5-inch f8, $22.30. A 6-inch f9 in a cell, $22.75. The 6-inch f9 in a tube assembly with case, $29.95. A 6-inch f12 Starfire triplet in a cell, $22.75. The 6-inch f12 tube assembly, 2.7-inch focuser carrying case, $29.95. And then you see here a 7-inch f9 Starfire refractor, sold out. And here you see some of their mounts. 600, 1865, the 800 mount, 2465. And then these were pictures that were just loose that they sent along. This shows a 6-inch f9 Starfire on an 800 mount with Marge. And then here you have a 6-inch f9 Starfire on an 800 mount and a 5-inch f8 on a 600 mount. And the other one they sent along was a Star 12 ED on a DX mount. Always enjoyed their catalogs. The subsequent ones, they actually had the pictures then glued to the pages, and I always thought that was cool that they were actually sending photographs with the catalog. Okay, the next one I show that I received on August 9th of 1991. We are very excited about the recognition that our refractors have received in recent months. Telescope Making Issue 43, winter of 1990-91, featured an article entitled The Starfest Optical Quality Survey, which summarized the results of an evaluation of commercial optics at the Starfest 90 convention held near Toronto last August. 22 amateurs allowed their scopes of various makes to be evaluated with double-pass autocollimation Ranchi test, which was projected on a monitor for the audience. We are very proud that the hit of the evening was a 7-inch f9 Starfire owned by Canadian customer, which was rated as superb. Ranchi bands were razor sharp. Other telescopes did not fare as well, much to the dismay of their owners. And back then, here are some of the estimated delivery times for what they had at that time. And this is the first catalog that I got that had the picture specifically glued onto the page and not loose. This is the 130 EDT refractor shown on a Model 600 mount. This was their 6-inch f12 Starfire triplet apochromat refractor. Six-inch f7.5 Starfire triplet. Star 12 ED picture there. I always thought this was so cool when they did that. Who else but Astrophysics, right? Kind of miss catalogs. Like everything today is just online or downloadable in a PDF. Now let's take a look at this catalog that I received on August 9th of 1991. What I want you to take a look at is the 6-inch f12 Starfire triplet refractor tube assembly, 2.7-inch Astrophysics focuser and carrying case for $29.95. So I was at the, in July of 1991, I was at the total solar eclipse. I was at La Paz, Baja California in Mexico, and viewed the total solar eclipse, and there were, I'm forgetting, 4 and 5-inch Astrophysics refractors, and these were the blue tube. They were in blue tubes at the time, and I think there was a 4-inch, maybe a 5-inch. There were several there, and I had always, that's why I'd gotten these catalogs previous. I was wanting to buy one, and I was kind of procrastinating, and I I didn't know anybody that had one. Always wanted to get a refractor. At the time I had a 12.5-inch f5 Starliner reflector, and when I looked through those guys' telescopes down there at the eclipse, you know, when they were viewing at night, I knew I had to get one. So the day that I received this catalog, which was August 9th of 91, I put my order in, and here's the specifics. I ordered the 6-inch f12 Super Planetary on August 9th of 91, and then I received it June 2nd, 1992. There's the serial number of the unit that I had and the price paid. Now here's a letter, I thought I'd show this, that pertains to my 6-inch f12 refractor from May 27th, 1992. This is from Marge. Shows my order sales number. Shows the amount they received, I guess, for the last payment. And then Marge wrote on here, your 6-inch f12 is air-spaced. There is no fluid between lenses. The scope will ship tomorrow. And like I said, I received it June 2nd of 1992, the scope. Alright, let's look at this. I received this one January the 25th of 92. they talk about the some photographs they took in the 1991 solar eclipse in Baja California. And here was their delivery schedule back then of these particular units that they sold. Here we see Marge with the 105 F6 Traveler EDT refractor. This is a 130 F8 Starfire EDT refractor on a 46-inch pure with a 600 mount. And this is a 155 Starfire EDT 600 mount, 48-inch pure. And boys and girls, what do we have here? A 180 Starfire EDT on an 800 German equatorial mount with a 54-inch pure. 7.1-inch aperture. Here is a Star 12 ED apochromatic refractor. Had some interesting accessories. This little piggyback camera bracket, stuff like that, you know, I'm not sure where he got that. I know he didn't make those. Let's look at the price list. The 6-inch F12 was still $29.95. A 105 Traveler. The 105 Traveler was $17.25. The 130 F8 was $24.50. A 155 F9 was $3,200. A 180 F9 tube assembly and 2.7-inch focuser with carrying case was a mere $45.95. Wow, wouldn't you like to have that today? Then it had a 155 f7.5 Starfire, and it was $6,400 with a field flattener, 4-inch focuser. Now look at this, a 206 F8 Starfire EDF triplet refractor tube assembly, 4-inch focuser, field flattener. Call. So you know you're in trouble when you have to call. Now here's something that I put in here that I happened to find in the Sky Gazers Exchange, which was from Sky and Telescope, February of 1992. A couple of things I kept here was a couple of their old ads that they used to have. Used to always enjoy looking at these. The one on your left is from Astronomy, May 1992. The one on the right is February 1992, Sky and Telescope. Now I received this January the 15th of 1993. And this was their schedule at that time. Here's Marge with the 105 Traveler on a 400 mount with a wood tripod. Marge again with the 130 Starfire EDT and a 600 mount with a 48-inch pure. 155 on an 800 mount, 48-inch pure. And there's the 180 again. Starfire EDT, 800 German equatorial mount, 54-inch pure. And we get 2 for 1. We have the Star 130 Super ED doublet on a 400 mount, 48-inch pure. And we have the Star 155 Super ED doublet on a 600 E mount, 54-inch pure. Now, this, we got to take a look at this thing here a little closer. This is the 206 millimeter EDF Starfire on a 1200 German equatorial mount. This is an 8.1 inch aperture EDF refractor, 3-element lens. And of course, with other telescopes, they always gave a performance. Always enjoyed reading those. Now remember, I received this particular catalog January 15th of 1993. So let's take a look at that 206 millimeter f8 Starfire EDF triplet refractor, apochromat tube assembly, 4-inch focuser, field flattener carrying case, was $12.5. Wouldn't you love to give that today? $12.5. Wonder what that would translate into 2019 dollars. Don't even know how many of those they made. You see the 155 f7 above it, 6,400. The 180 f9 Starfire, 2.7 inch focuser carrying case, $45.95. And let's see, the 105 f6 Traveler, 2.7 inch case with mounting rings, $17.25. March 1994. And the delivery schedule. The 105 Traveler EDT on a 400 mount. The 130 Starfire on a 600. 48-inch pure. The 155 Starfire EDT 800 mount. 48-inch pure. The 180 again on an 800 with the 54-inch pure. And here's another view of that, a different view of that 206 millimeter EDF Starfire on a 1200 German equatorial mount. That does deserve a close-up. Now I received this particular catalog now, February 6th of 1995. And here we see their production schedules. Now this is the first time that a catalog actually had an order form in it. Now we're going to stop right here at the 105 Traveler and take a look at something. So I decided to order a Traveler also, and so I ordered this on June the 7th, 1995. I received it January the 6th, 1996. There you see the serial number of the one that I had and what I paid for it. The 130 again. The 180 and a 130 F6 EDF on a 400 German mount with encoders. A 155 2.7 inch focuser, 600 mount, hardwood tripod. And here we go. This is really nice. This is a 155 with a 4-inch focuser, a 900 German equatorial mount with encoders, prototype short, pure, and astro camera, 800 or 80 millimeter guide scope, and other accessories. So we'll take a little closer look at that. And here's some of the prices from then. You'll see the 180 F9 says call. You'll see they had a lot of things they sold. Here, 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 in here. And here we have February 1996. And the production schedule. .105 Traveler, 130 again, the 180, .130 F6, 155 F7, interesting, 180 F7 Starfire EDF Apple refractor. Let's take a look at that a little closer. Here we see that the 180 EDT F9 2.7 inch focuser tube assembly was $5,495. The 180 EDF F7 Starfire EDF triplet apochromatic tube assembly 4-inch focuser, 4-inch field flattener, and a carrying case was $8,200. March of '97. .105 Traveler, 130 F6, 155 F7, 155 F7 with a 4-inch focuser and a 4-inch field flattener. Now, as far as telescopes, they just showed these 4 with pricing. And this is the very last one I have from that I received on April 17th of '98. Traveler, 130 F6, 155 F7, 155 F7, the 4-inch focuser. Here they've got something Digital Sky Voice telescope control system software. Digital Sky Voice software. You can see how much of a price list, how much longer it's gotten. And that's it.